So, hi everyone. So today we are continuing with the pharmacy. That's we are going to deal with pharmacognosy and the sources of homeopathy drugs, as well as the collection and preservation of drugs. So, what is pharmacognosy? So it is nothing but the science, okay? That will be dealing with the history, sources, and cultivation. And then once it cultivated, we have to know how it to be collected. Once it collected, we have to know how it to be prepared. So it's about the cultivation, like the history of source of cultivation, collection, and the preparation. Once it's prepared, how it is distributed and how we can identify that, and what are the composition it has, and what about the purity of that particular thing, and how to preserve and convenience of the crude drugs of vegetable and animal origin. So pharmacognosy is nothing but that means that collection, preparation, distribution, identification, and composition and purity, preservation, and commons of crude drugs which are from the vegetable or animal origin. So this is the definition of pharmacognosy. So next about the drug. So before that, we should know what is drug and what is medicine and what is remedy. So what are the difference? As we are learning from our first year itself, no? What is drug, medicine, and remedy? So drug is nothing but a therapeutic agent, okay? That is prepared pharmaceutically from the standardized drug substance, which has a unique rules and regulation, which is mentioned by pharmacopoeia, and which is sufficiently capable of affecting the sensation and function, even if the structural changes and may cause death of it. Okay, so it is nothing but it's a therapy. Drug is the simply it's a therapeutic agent which has some standard guidelines for the preparation pharmaceutically. That's mainly from the pharmacopoeia. Okay, and same thing, the drug which is capable of affecting the sensation and functions, and if not even the sensation and function, it also have the capability of affecting the structural changes. That means that can create the structural changes in the organism, and sometimes it may cause death if it is not taken in the sufficient time and dose. Okay, that's the definition of drug. So the word is derived from the French word. Okay, it means that dry herb. So that drug is nothing but the therapeutic agent that is prepared pharmaceutically from standardized drug substance according to rules and regulation of pharmacopoeia, which is sufficiently capable of affecting the sensation and function, even if the structural changes and may cause death of it if continued for the sufficient time and dose. Next about the medicine. So as we know, that is the definition for drug, and this is called the drugs. Now we can see what is called medicine. So when a drug has been potentized, so this is purely the homeopathic thing. So when the drug has been potentized homeopathically and proved on healthy human beings in both sexes and all the ages and in different constitution, which is sometimes producing an abnormal signs and symptom that may be both objective or subjective. So that particular thing is called medicine. So when the drug has been potentized homeopathically and it has been proved in all healthy human beings in different age group and different constitution, and it will producing some abnormal signs and symptom, means this is called medicine. Okay, so the drug is the therapeutic agent, and here that prepared drug has the impact on humans, and which is producing the abnormal signs and symptoms, and it is also proven in the healthy human beings in both sexes, ages, and different constitutions. So this is called medicine. So what is next is what is remedy. So remedies, when a particular medicine, so we have seen so far what is drug and what is remedy. Now we can see that what is medicine, and now we can see that what is remedy. So when a particular medicine is prescribed for a particular disease condition, according to symptom similarity. And when the disease condition is cured totally, and the medicine is called remedy. Okay. So when the particular medicine is that the prepared particular medicine is prescribed for a particular condition. Okay. According to the symptom similarity, then that particular medicine is called as remedy. Okay. That's the thing of remedy. So next about the we have seen that is collections and preservation purity. So we are seeing that one by one in details in sources of homeopathic drug. And also here in this lecture, I'm giving just a glance about the sources of homeopathic drug. And the next time we'll be seeing that each, that means for example, the plant kingdom means what are the drugs has been prepared from the whole plant kingdom, which is including the root, and like what are the medicines are prepared or collected from the particular root and rhizomes, and root and stem with leaves. That's the another part that we'll be dealing with the next class. Okay. So just you now understand what are the things of plant source and what is the animal source and mineral no source, and just think in a glance. Okay. So as everyone know, homeopathic drugs are prepared from various sources, right? That is, first one we know that plant source, that is mainly 65% of the areas are vegetable sources, and that are prepared from the from the plant sources. Then next about the animal sources, then about the minerals, and the medicine is that is collected from the minerals also. And as everyone know, there is a nosodes and sarcodes, imbondrablia, and totopathic medicine. So these are the different sources of homeopathic medicine we are collecting from. Then about we are collecting from some ophitoxins also, and then from some lag groups also. That means the milk and milk products, and some synthetic source also. That will be dealing one by one later. Okay. The ophitoxin means, which means the specific source of venums. The specific source of venums and the medicine has been prepared from that particular venom, and which is introduced by Dr. Farrington. Then some lag groups are there, like lacananum, lacdiforatum, lacfelinum. So these are the some medicines has been prepared from milk and milk product. Then the synthetic source like aspirin, cortisol, this has been also from the synthetic source, and from this we are getting the homeopathic remedies also. So now we are going to see about the plant kingdom, some important medicines of plant kingdom. So here we are seeing just some medicine, and there the sources of medicine, the source from which part of the plant is used. Okay, we'll be seeing the next class that detailing for you, and it will keep you to remain the what are the things will be available in the different part of the plants, and what are the medicines is available. So here it's the bark. So in bark we have fresh outer bark and dried outer bark. Okay, and the fresh outer bark we have Apis canadensis, and then Salix nigra, and Vibrinum opulus. So these are three medicine that has been from the bark, and which is mainly from fresh outer bark. So can anyone mention that what are the medicine has been prepared from fresh outer bark? Means Apis canadensis, Salix nigra, and Vibrinum opulus. Okay, and then the medicine has been prepared from dried outer bark, that is cinchona. As everyone know, Hahnemann has been first tried medicine, that is cinchona, then miserium, then condrag. Everyone know that the bark of the cinchona, Hahnemann has proved that experiment. Okay, so from which part of the bark? That is the thing. That is the dried outer bark. From that, Hahnemann has been proved. Okay, so this is cinchona, miserium, and then condrag. Then about the inner bark, that is Cinnamomum, Fraxinus americana, then Purensis virginina. So these are the other medicine that has been prepared from the inner bark. And then about the fresh bark of root. Okay, fresh bark of root, the medicine has been prepared, that is other part used is for the preparation of medicine, Baptisia, Berberis vulgaris, and Hemamelis. So Baptisia, then Berberis vulgaris and Hemamelis has been got the source from the fresh bark of root. And then about the dried bark of root, that means Gossypium. The Gossypium is the only medicine which has source from the dried bark of root. So among the plant kingdom, there is a bark. In bark, there are 4 types are be there. 4 to 5 types are there. That is the fresh outer bark, dried outer bark, and the inner bark, and fresh bark of root, and then dried bark of root. Okay. In fresh part is Abies cannabis, then Vibrinum, Vibrinum, and then Salix nigra. And dried outer bark is Cinchona mysterium and Contrago. Inner bark is Cinnamon and Fraxinus americana and the Purinus virginina. And then the fresh bark of root, that is Baptisia tinctora, then Berberis vulgaris and Hemamelis. Then dried bark of the root, that is nothing but Gossypium. So next, then some of the plant-based algae also there. Other plant-based futures also there. That means the algae, that is Fucus vesiculatus, then fungi Agaricus, Bovista, Secalco, Rustilago, and lichen, then that is Stricta pulmonare, and then Pteridophyta, that is Lycopodium and Equisetum. These are the medicine has been also included in the plant kingdom. And this is the plant origin. Okay. Algae, that is Fucus vesiculus, then fungi, as everyone know, Agaricus at Bovista and Secalco, and the Stricta pulmonare from the lichen, and then Pteridophyta, it's from is the source of Lycopodium and Equisetum. That means the Lycopodium spore. Then here comes some of the important medicines of animal kingdom. Okay. So that is nothing but Carbo animalis, that is prepared from the, or the sources got from the charred ox hide. Okay. And the castor eque, it's the rudimentary thumbnail of horse. Then castoreum, that is the tincture of secretion found in the preputal sacs of beaver. And the feltariae, that the trituration of ox gall. Ingluvin, that is the gassets of a fowl. Then mephitis, that is the alcoholic dilution of the liquid contained in the anal gland of sunkun. So these are the other important and rare sources of drugs from the animal kingdom. And others, that is moscus is also there. So moscus is prepared from the trituration of inspected secretion contained preputial follicles of musk deer. And then plumbo valpis, that is prepared from the fresh lung of wolf or fox. Then lac, that is milk and milk product. Then lacananum is from the dog's milk or bitch milk. Lac deforatum is from the skimmed milk, that is skimmed milk of cow. And lac felinum from the cat's milk. And the fermentation from ass milk is that the remedy is chymosis. So next we are going to say about something about mineral group. Okay. So in mineral group, that is mainly mineral springs has been seen here. That is Carlsbad, that the water of Sprudual and Merbunal springs. Livico, it's an arsenical mineral water of South Troil. Then Sanicula, as everyone know, a mineral spring water of Ottawa. Then lac vaccinum, that is the cream, and lac vaccinum of flow, that is the cream, and lac vaccinum is cow's milk, lac vaccinum coagulant, the curds. Next about the nosodes. So everyone know there is the medicine is prepared from the morbid disease product, right? Like Sorinum, Ambragracia. So these are the few. Then tuberculinum. These are the few examples of nosodes. And then we'll also having some plant nosodes also. That is Secal core. That's fungus growing upon the seed of ergot tray. Then Ustilago, that is also the fungus growing on the stem of Indian corn. And the Ectrianum is the nosode of cancer of tree. So these are the some of the important nosodes of plant-based nosodes. As everyone know, then we are going to see about the bowel nosode. No, it's a bowel nosode. The remedies are Morgan proteosis, Bacillus number 7, Gator, dysentery co, psychiatric co, and the Pheocalysis. And there are some other nosodes also there. That is Anthracinum, Carcinosinum, Morbillinum, and Ambragracia. And the Anthracinum that is prepared from the, or the sources from the anthrax poison prepared from the spleen of sheep or cattle. Carcinosinum from the cancerous tissue. Morbillinum that is prepared from the exudates of mouth and pharynx of patients suffering from measles and not get it treated. Okay. And the Ambragracia, it's a morbid secretion of the whale. Melandriate, it's a greasing horse. Its medicines prepared from the greasing horse. Meningococcinum, that's a stalk is a laced obtained from the culture of a mixture of many stalks of meningococcin. So the medicine which is prepared from the meningococcin is the meningococcinum. Then the medorinum, that is prepared from the yeast obtained without addition of antiseptic from the purulent urethral discharge of pulmonologic of several patients during the discharge. So this is also then another important nosode. As everyone, medorinum, it's the antipsychotic remedy. It's a sink of, it's otherwise it's a king of antipsychotic like Tuja. Then about the malaria officinalis. Okay. So malaria officinalis also from the artificial toxin prepared from a peat or decayed vegetable matter or taken from a marsh during a dry season when the malaria toxin was more active. So Dr. Bowen is the one who practically tested this and find the effect of artificial toxin prepared from a peat or decayed vegetable matter and mainly taken from the dry season. At that time only the malaria toxin will be most in active form. So he taken the artificial toxin and prepared as the medicine. Then Hippoxynum or Millennium, it's the medicine is prepared by Dr. Lux and some dilution of nasal mucosa of horse suffering from glandus and which is called as Urzina. And then Oxylococcinum, it's a medicine prepared from the autolysis filtrate from the liver and heart of a duck. So Oxylococcinum is a medicine is prepared from the liver filtrate, that is autolysate filtrate from the liver and heart of a duck. Then pertussin is prepared from the expectoration of the patient suffering from the whooping cough, not and treated. It's not a treated one, it's a diseased one. Then Sorinum, this is also prepared from the seropurulent matter containing the scabies vesicle. So Sorinum is also the medicine prepared from the tissue, that diseased tissue, which means it's contained the scabies vesicle. Then about the pyrogen, it's a product of decomposition of the chopped lean beef in a water and allowed to stand in the sun for 2 to 3 weeks. Then only this medicine is also prepared. Then sepsin is another medicine that is prepared from a toxin of Proteus vulgaris. Then diphtherium is the other medicine which is prepared from the membrane of from a case of malignant diphtheria. And lysin is a medicine that is prepared from the virus of the rabbit dog, and it is proved by Dr. Herring. Or the syphilinum is the medicine prepared from the exudates form of a true shangar. So these are the other important nosodes. And again, how we can forget that without tuberculinum it will not complete, right? So tuberculinum, this is also, there is also many type of tuberculinum medicine is there, that is tuberculinum, then tuberculinum bovinum, tuberculinum avis, and tuberculinum coach. And tuberculinum is a pus that is with that it's from the tubercular abscess, okay, that is proved by or potentized by Fank and Schwann. Okay, these two peoples are prepared and potentized this tuberculinum, and which is extracted from the pus with the bacilli, okay, from the tubercular abscess. Then tuberculinum bovinum is the medicine produced from the tubercular gland of slaughtered cow, and it was introduced by Dr. Kent. Then tuberculinum avis is prepared from the mycobacterium, and tuberculinum coach is prepared from the culture of mycobacterium tuberculosis. Then about the bacillinum, tuberculosis lung, in which the bacillus tuberculosis had been microscopically observed, and this is prepared by health from the sputum of tuberculosis patient. So bacillinum is also prepared from the sputum of the tuberculosis patient, and the bacillinum burnet containing the bacteria, okay. Then bacillinum testium is the another medicine that is prepared from the testicle of tuberculosis patients. And next is the variolinum. The variolinum is it's the medicine prepared from the lymph from smallpox pustules. So the variolinum is a medicine that is prepared from the lymph of the smallpox pustules. So that's all about the important nosodes of the nosodes. Then we'll be seeing about the sarcodes. So they are obtained from the healthy endocrine or ductless gland or normal secretion of living human organs and lower animals. So this is the medicine, this is the source of medicine we are preparing from the healthy endocrine, or it's a ductless gland or the normal secretion of the human organs and the lower animals. For example, it has thyroidinum, adrenaline, pituitrinum, posteriornum, cortisone, then adenocorticotrophin, insulin, pepsin, cholesterol, felcherry, then valpasfil, colostrum, then orchitinum, the forinum, pancreatinum, OA, that is mainly derived from the synovial fluid of articulation from the knee and hip joints of osteoarthritis patient. So this is the OA osteoarthritis nosodes. No, it will be coming under the nosode. Sorry, it's misplaced here. It's a fluid of articulation, especially in the knee and hip of osteoarthritis patient. And then that's all about this few things about sarcodes. Then imbondroblia. So it has been mentioned in fifth edition, that aphorism 280 footnote, and in aphorism 286 in the sixth edition. Animan has been explained about this. And the imbondroblia means which is not weight able and immaterial dynamic energy that are utilized as a potentized homeopathic medicine. It's not immaterial, but it's something dynamic, and it has been potentized by the method of homeopathy, and the medicine is used, and this is called as imbondroblia. Next, about some natural sources, that is from Luna, that means full moon ray, then Sol, that is sun ray, then Magnetis polyambo, that is the Magnetus polyarcticus, that is the north pole of magnet, then Magnetis polyaustraliensis, that is the south pole of magnet. So these are the few important natural sources of homeopathic drugs. That is Luna, Sol, Magnetis polyambos, and the Magnetus polus Architects, and then Magnetus Polus Australis. Then few man-made sources is also there. That is nothing but X-ray, then electricitates, that is from atmosphere and static, then galvanismus, that is from galvanism. So these are the some man-made sources. Then about the totopathic. So what is totopathic? Totopathy is the compound synthesized that have been found in place in allopathic system of medicine and potentized and proved on healthy provers and administered on the similar principle. The categories of drug is termed as synthetic, as I told already. Example, that is aspirin, corticotropin, and the histamine, menthol, mannitol, penicillinum. These are the few examples of totopathic medicine. That the medicine that has been taken from the allopathic mode and then potentized, and then we have giving to the patient as a homeopathic way. That is the totopathic or the synthetic source. So these are the glance of homeopathic sources of drugs. We'll be seeing mainly, as I told, that is the 60% of the 65% of the medicine has been from the plant source, right? So we'll be dealing with the plant source individually in the later classes. So that's all about the sources of homeopathic drug. Next, we are going to deal with some other topic, that is collection, preservation of drugs. So stay tuned. Anna.